Yeah, baby. Can Rock, baby. All right, so Star Wars, another plot point. Now, in the philosophy between Jackie Chan, Master of the Jedi, Wesley Snipes, Master of the Sith, origins. The difference in philosophy is going to break down to nature versus nurture. Because they grew up in two different environments, that's why they disagree on how to run things in the Jedi school. Hence, Wesley Snipes, even though people going to say it's racist, that all the black people are on the Jedi, the dark side of the Force, and but it's going to be black people and people of all colors on both sides. Hence, it's going to be so many minorities in this movie to really sell up the point. Wesley Snipes is black, and he gonna be like, dude, I grew up in a hood, street, ghetto area of capitalism, whereas Jackie Chan grew up in a galaxy where ain't no capitalism. Everybody shares everything. It's socialism. You know what I mean? And so he grew up in the understanding of everybody shares everything, and that's just how he understands and accepts the world. He don't thinking it should be no other way. Wesley Snipes is like, nah, we come from a place where, there was rich and poor. And because of his means of hustling and taxation on the corporate gangs, he'll say some cool street shit, right? As a, Jedi Master, there's some street shit. And he'll be like, because I'm taxing this and that in the corporate gangs, I created the middle class. And basically he does. He creates middle class using his means. So both their means works. He grew up in a dog-eat-dog world, therefore he used dog-eat-dog means to get to where he was at, and it worked. But Jackie Chan grew up in a peaceful world, therefore he used peaceful means to become the headmaster of the schools and the Force, and businessman and an owner of 13 planets, which is huge for a Jedi, because Jedi in the later, when they get to Yoda, don't believe in ownership like that. Yoda don't own no 13 planets, but Master Jackie Chan does. This is the origins of when there becomes a dark side and a light side of the Force. Wesley Snipes' character is going to tell the public when him and Jackie Chan keep disagreeing philosophically about how they supposed to run the business, because Jackie Chan is like, you grew up like that, I didn't, and I don't agree that that's how the world should work. The world I live in is peaceful, and we can do things peacefully. We just got to help teach people. You got to teach them peace. He's right. Wesley Snipes is also right. He's like, yeah, well, I come from a place where it's ugly, it's dog-eat-dog out here. And then so the Sith becomes more and more shiesty evil in its origins, because his galaxy is full of hustlers, merchants, swindlers, pimps, crooks, common. And when he tells the people, y'all can vote, y'all want to do any means necessary type schooling of the Force where you can use any powers you want, or you want that restricted on the light side of the Force, come to the dark side. And then he basically uses it like, yeah, his skin tone represent, yeah, come to the dark side of the Force where we the cooler side. And he markets it like that. Hence, his political party is popular as fuck. His galaxy expands way quicker, way faster. The expansion thereof, Jackie Chan puts up with it, but then, the hustlers start to invade in on his peaceful area, and then that's where he starts to draw the line, like, look, nah, y'all hustling can't invade our area. And then that's when Wesley decides, well, maybe we won't need to invade. No, we need more space, right? The hustlers, gotta respect them. They... when he asks the people, because remember, they're playing a political game at this point, he tells Jackie Chan, well, we disagreeing and I don't want to fight you. I respect you and you respect me. Let's just put it to a vote and let the people decide, since it can't be left up to two people alone, how the universe should work. And they agree. We're the two most powerful Jedi in the universe, but we're trying to decide on how the politics of the universe should work. Let's let the people decide. So right away, Wesley Snipes started using salesmanship, marketing. That's how he came up in the world. He's a hell of a talker, hell of a game spitter. So he gets out there on some, Donald Trump, fucking Lex Luthor. I mean, he's on his shit, and he's really networked. But then the street hustling people who got their money up too, they like, dude, well, we want to be able to, if you got to kill somebody using the Force, we should be able to do that. He like, all right, cool. So that's allowed under these conditions. So he makes rules for it. So the Sith ain't about all lawlessness. They make laws, but he's doing it in terms of respect to the gangsters on this planet, the hustlers, the pimps, the people that do the damn black market shit. So the Sith side is going to have this cool element to it, where, you know what I mean? And then the audience members can get it and agree with it even. A part of them agree with it, but then they'll also agree with Jackie Chan's element. And then that should definitely give your audience a great fence to sit the fuck on. Like, dude, how can they be right on both sides? And still, we see that there's a need for one side to win. Y'all just gonna have to fight the fuck out. The goal is to get the audience to see why. There's no other way around it. As peaceful as Jackie Chan is, they gotta fight. And that is why. The galaxy expand where it's damn near 80-20 split on Wesley Snipes' end versus Jackie Chan's end of the galaxy. You know, or make it like a 70-30 split to be a little more fair. And the light side of the force is going against insurmountable odds. Hence, you know, right. So they get to that standstill point where Jackie Chan kills Wesley Snipes' character, and then it is officially the fuck on, right? And it leads to more movies, aggressive attacks from the Sith. Then eventually the light side comes back, and then they do they shit, and then just a back and forth. Ken Rock, man. Peace.